Okay. Oh. Forgot to turn that off. There we go. Okay. Hello. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Double checking things. Still trying to figure out stream elements and why it's giving me such a hard time. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. Excuse me. Boop, 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 boop. One thing I did want to change really quickly. Well, firstly, I'm sorry I'm so late. Again. Who would have guessed it? I had more technical difficulties. Just constantly. Let me see. Let me make sure this is quieter. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to change. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, here we go. Make that much quieter. Okay, I'm not gonna test it, but hopefully that won't be loud. I turned on my other alert box again because I can't trust Stream Elements right now. I don't know if it's working yet, but here we are. Let's see, let me go ahead and turn off that music and turn on this one. There we go. I still need to find better stream music too. But hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Today we are working on, well, I don't know what we're working on yet actually, because I couldn't really figure it out. I couldn't really decide. So I made a wheel that we can spin. And I've got it up here. And we're going to spin this wheel. And it is going to decide what we are actually going to do. So that, let's see, that's over here. We've got a few options. Let me see what I put on here. Probably put way more on here in the future, but, oh, I'm in the way. But it says, like, we can do an anatomy study, we can do background study, we can do character art, painting, scene drawing, or stream assets. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to add, but I can't remember it. So we will just go with these options and see what happens. I'm gonna, uh-oh, why? What did I just close out of everything? How did I do that? Okay, no, I didn't close. Okay, I just minimized everything. Huh. Huh. That was scary for a second. Okay, pull that back up. Pull you back up. Okay. Phew. And where's my... Excuse me. There it is. There's that. Okay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Womp, 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 womp. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Scene drawing. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna interpret that as, let me turn down my volume, hold on. I'm going to interpret that as technically a stream element, because I guess that's really what I wanted to do today. Let me pull up this, and you know what, I'm gonna load up, hold on. Pull up my VTuber reference board because I want to draw her background. And my husband actually gave me a really nice idea. He sketched out a little idea for me. Let me pull that up here. Oh, there it is. Copy, go ahead and paste. Yes, okay. Here, let me make that a little bigger for a moment here. So this would be the little background for my little model here. Let me even put her in front of it here. See? So it'd be something like this, which I think is very cute, with like a little scroll here for chat, which I think is very cute. And yeah, just very B core. Whoopsie. Alright, gonna put that back down. Boop. Okay, so I got that. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna quickly see if I can pull up other references to use here. Let's see. I know one of my Pinterest boards has like some interior stuff that I saved. Yeah, let's see. That one's cute. That one's cute. Put that there. That's pretty cute. That's cute. I'm gonna put this in here too. A lot of this stuff is just for vibes. I really like traditional, like, dark wood, like this sort of antique dark wood kind of coloring. And then some kind of wallpaper. Very natural kind of feel. That's usually what I enjoy. Okay. I want to know why my chat box here is not refreshing. I don't want the test chats in here anymore, please, Streamlabs. Or not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Sorry. Overlays, overlay chat. Edit. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Messages fade after, I'll say a minute. Save. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now let me make sure it's still working. Beep. Oop. There it is. Wow, it's super tiny. Well, still can't have it all. It's a little better than the last one, at least, I think. So, whatever. We're moving on. Let's see. How big? I am going to make it. Pull that over here. Thank you. I'm going to do illustration. Let's see. 1920 by 1080. That should be good. Just a nice full screen size. And I'm gonna call it B background. Nice. Okay. And let's take a look here. You know, I'm gonna copy and paste this into my canvas. Oh, that's not the correct one. Excuse me. This one. Copy. Hello. Erase it. What? What? Oh, hold on. I think I know what's going on. Jeez. Okay, how about now? Boop. Yes. Okay. Ay. I used to stream a few years ago, like on a regular basis, and I do not remember it being this difficult. I don't remember having so many technical difficulties. And that's when I was working with, like, you know, an old laptop. Like, I've got a much better setup now. But I don't know why. I also was streaming to Twitch and not YouTube, which seems to be pretty different. Like, quite different. So maybe that has something to do with it too. Okay. Let's see here. So I got the bee office chair, very cute idea. I love the idea of the planters and stuff. I guess what I want to figure out is, like, is this outdoor or indoor? Because if it's indoor, the planters seem a little weird. And, you know, having your office outdoors. Very cute idea, but I mean, I guess we could play it like it's in a like a sunroom kind of thing. Let me look at some of these interiors that I grabbed. I love whatever this kind of half wall thing is, whatever it's called, like where it just cuts off here and turns into paneling and then you've got wallpaper on top. I really want to do that for my actual office, IRL, because I already have this top trim, so I just have to add this paneling underneath it here. This stuff. I don't have my pen. Wow, I gotta have my pen. Where's my pen? I need my pen. Where is it? There it is. And turn on the mouse tracking. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's see. So is this going to be indoor or outdoor? I feel like that's an important thing to figure out first. I could just put the planters on some kind of little furniture or something. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that, or at least, how do I want to start something like this? I don't draw things like this typically. I still feel very, very rough artistically. And it doesn't help that, like, I've been having so many technical difficulties with streaming. So it's like my attention is so divided. Every time I feel like I want to go live, it's just, I'm fighting technology. And it's taking up a lot of my brain power. So, let's see. If we're doing like a half wall thing, I'm gonna wanna have it. Whoop. Nope. Hold on. Shift. Shift. No. Can I not preview? I forget how shift works here. I'm still trying to get used to Clip Studio again. I used it for so many years and then quit it for just a little while for Procreate. And I've been back on it for a little while. But it still feels weird. I wonder how I can integrate blue into this too. Because blue and yellow, that's kind of my colors. I guess so is dark brown, actually. Huh. That brings up another thing. I'm gonna have to make sure that she and my model doesn't just like blend into the background entirely. I'll move that up here. This might actually be pretty difficult. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Should I turn on a whatchamacallit? The ruler, what's it called? Wow, my brain is not working today. I did wake up super tired. Which is why I didn't do a morning stream today. I'm gonna get onto that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fix that. I need to fix my sleep. Again. Looking for a ruler. No. It's not a perspective ruler. I want the symmetry. Symmetry ruler. Symmetry tool. Ugh. Where is it? Layer. Symmetry ruler, where is it? Where are you? If I was a symmetry ruler, where would I be? Where would I be? Settings, lock layer, transparent, change layer name, no. Layer mask, ruler. Okay, maybe I'll figure it out later. I'm just gonna go ahead and sketch stuff though. So I have a window here. If this is too much for my little brain, then maybe we will switch to something that's easier for me, which would be just like a portrait painting. Because I make the rules here. I can decide to do that if I want to. And like we've got like a bookshelf or something here. It looks like a face and I don't like it. Yeah, I'm already stuck. I feel like I'm getting like stage fright or something. So we're gonna shift gears. I'm feeling a little flustered. Gonna open up this. Oh, come on. There you go. I'll stick you here. There we go. Okay. Now, for my references, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll save this. And I will pull up my anatomy references because I think I have like the human skull and such. And I will go and find a picture of some people. Maybe find something with like cool lighting. Let's see. I'll just pull up this. Let me lock this thing here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I might just try to draw my model, actually. I've been meaning to try to draw a more proper profile icon. Draw something more fun. I just haven't been able to actually draw something that I like yet. So let's see. This song is from Oblivion, but it reminds me of The Lion King. Let's see, I think I'll just do a quick little sketch of just her head here. Just to start out with. I guess this is a warm-up. Because I'm sure I need it. Another thing that might be getting to me is just the heat. I'm cooling off now, but I was outside for just a little bit today, and I feel like it nearly killed me. It's so gross out there. And I feel like we got to the gross part of summer like overnight. It always feels like that, though. Like it never really feels truly like a, you know, a smooth transition between the seasons. One day it could be spring, next day it could be winter, next day it could be summer. It's annoying. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I said, I just feel brain dead. So I'm kind of just going into autopilot, I guess. If I'm a little quiet, I'm sorry. I need to practice talking out loud more. I said it before, but like before my first stream coming back, I spent a good bit of time the past like week or so just trying to practice talking to myself, walking around, trying to talk about like what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And I think that helped a lot. And then since I started that stream, or after that first stream, I just kind of stopped. I guess I was like, okay, no more practicing. I'm just in this now. I'm just in this now. A fool I was. I need to do that again. That forehead is really big. So I feel bad. I'm like cheating on this stream already because it's supposed to be, you know, letting the wheel decide my fate. But I didn't listen. Oops. I knew like the first few streams would be rough because like I didn't quite have everything figured out. But if I waited until everything was like perfect before starting, I never would start, you know. That perfectionism would have just like kept me back. Let me check my... I should have a reference for head proportions. Ew, oh. I looked up at my OBS and just like seeing it from a distance. I can already tell it's not that good. It's wonky. Okay, I'm gonna flip the canvas. Ooh! Ooh! That eye is weird. So's the mouth. Is this gonna turn into a head study? Maybe it needs to. Yeah, maybe it needs to. Oh. Yeah, let me get rid of that and we'll look at these skulls that I have here. Start with that, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, let's just do a quick skull refresher. I hope the audio sounds okay too, by the way. Trying out this new mic. I finally fixed my microphone arm and now I can actually keep a proper microphone close to my face. I hope it's not too close. If it is, I'm sorry. I tried to figure out, like, I tried to test the audio settings. Oh, I went into full autopilot. I'm already starting to draw a face. What was I saying? I tried to test out the audio before starting, but I'm not great at judging audio. Okay, so let's see. Let me look at that. Make this a little bigger. Not the best image quality, but it is what it is. So, eye sockets here. I need to start doing some studies off stream too when I can like fully lock in. I like to be able to figure out how to lock in more during streams. I'm sure I can. I'm hoping that once I clear up my technical difficulties, I'll be able to allocate that brain power to the actual streams. Because I feel like that's probably a big reason why I feel so zapped right now. Was just like panicking, trying to get stuff ready, then panicking because I couldn't start the stream. I was already so late, even though I set the time. So it's like it doesn't super matter. Let's see. Yeah, so today's stream might be a little short, but we'll see what we can do. And then what I need to do is commit to a better time tomorrow instead of trying to, like, commit to it today instead of trying to figure it out tomorrow. Because then I know what's going to happen. I'm going to stay up late again. And then I'll get up late. Or I'll try to still force myself to get up earlier, and I'll be tired like today, and just know, like, no, today's not the day, or this morning's not the morning. Is my music playing? It is, but it's very quiet. Oh, that last song just had a really long, quiet outro. Strange. I'm a little bummed out too. Like, last night I tried to test to see whether or not I could actually stream games. And, I knew I should have done it, like, in a private stream or something. But I was like, no, no, no. No, I'll do it publicly. To see what happens. It became, like, immediately obvious that streaming games cannot happen with my current setup. And, I was a little embarrassed. I had high hopes for it. Maybe someday. I would have to get a much better graphics card. And just can't set aside the money for that right now. Before getting a graphics card, I feel like I would rather get a proper drawing tablet again. Like, I'm using my iPad right now and it's fine. But in order for me to use it with Clip Studio Paint on my PC, I have to use like a third-party app to basically turn it into a secondary monitor. And it works, but it's not great. The resolution is not fantastic. The refresh rate on this thing is like 30, whatever it's called. It's serviceable, but it's not fantastic. And you know, I'm also not terribly picky about the quality of it necessarily, so it's like I can deal with it. There's the teeths, and there's this like empty space here. This eye is smaller, and I've been struggling to try to draw it bigger without like messing up the shape. I don't know why that's difficult for me. Just go ahead and just like color in these as well. Having just like these shapes might be easier for me to then take and adjust as needed. Okay. I think I made it too skinny. Try to widen that out a little bit. all kinds of off. This is a little strange. So even with all the struggles I've been having with this so far, with like streaming in general, I'm still gonna keep at it. Despite the difficulties, despite being tired, I'm gonna keep at it. Oops. Might be painful, might not be great for a little while. That is something that I really want to give a good shot, give a good fair go around. Man, I don't like skulls. I don't like bones in general. Especially not this one. Whoopsie. Scoot that one over here. And let's try the side profile. The first stream that I did was so much fun. I had such a blast. Even with like how rusty I was feeling. Crazy. Okay, let's see. So let me try to measure this out. So the eyes go something like that. Maybe if I actually got like a better quality reference photo, that might help if I had done that. Oh well. And then nose bridge starts there, and then cut into it. Might have made that a bit too long. And I got the teeth. Let me put in the cheekbone. That's like here. Yeah, I definitely need to do some more practice off stream, because like I probably want to watch a video, like a Proco video or something, to help me remember what all these little parts on the skull are. Because, like, especially with like yesterday's stream, I feel like I learned a lot. But I definitely want to try to look for someone who's more professional and like watch their videos on how they tackle anatomy. Because I feel like I made great progress. But you definitely want to consult the professionals. Which I am not. I'm not a professional. Oh, and another thing that I want to do for streaming is, like, I really want to get this rest off so that I can get to the series that I want to do about making VTubers. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I feel confident in drawing again. Okay, I think that side profile is better than the front, at least. Let's see. Let me pull up that drawing I did. It's not terrible. I think I'm gonna pull up a more concrete reference or a couple of references. Because that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to rely a lot on one singular reference. It's better if you can pull like a couple or more and use elements of each. Like that way, so you're not like copying one for one something. If that makes sense. Another thing I could do is just use myself as reference. Looking at my own camera that I can see. Look at the little preview or whatever it is of myself. Or I can use this. Use a... Oh, what's her name? Oh. I can't think of what her name is. What is your name? What is your name, ma'am? Elle Fanning. That's it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'll use this as a reference to make something. This is what I needed for drawing ahead. I know I just said you need to pull from multiple references. So in order to not be, you know, full hypocrite, let me pull up something else along with this. Maybe I'll pull up something for a fun hairstyle to go with it. Maybe I'll go with something just a little curlier. Okay, let me zoom in here. Okay. Yeah, drawing portraits is usually like easy mode for me. It's just what I'm more familiar with. This one still might be kind of a challenge because she's looking, we're looking slightly up at her. Let's see, and I think the bottom of the ear, I believe, is supposed to line up with like the bottom of the nose. Can't quite see it in this reference picture of her, but I'll put it roughly like right there for now. Roughly right there. And let's see, so let me also put the hairline in here, which I always make too short, so I will go higher up than I think it would go. Let me go ahead and flip the canvas. See, yeah, I need to make the head here, the skull a little rounder, I think. And let's see, so the neck. Know that there's a muscle here that goes from the ear down to the clavicle. And you've got whatever this one is. Don't quite know. Brow ridge and the cheeks. And you've got the chin. Is that here? Definitely gonna erase most of that, but I just need to try to visualize where that is. I think the eyes look too high up, maybe the nose a little bit too. Let me actually try to go ahead and like put in eyes. I might go back in here and like stylize them some more after I get more features anchored in. Get those eyebrows in here. I hope this helps me also figure out like, or remember how to draw big smiles. As I mentioned before, I have a really hard time trying to, trying to draw big smiles without them looking insane. Like whenever I try to draw, like say a picture of me smiling, I squint a lot when I smile. And so it's that's another thing. It's hard for me to try to draw myself smiling without my eyes looking just closed. Let's try. Let's try going ahead with this smile. Let's see, it stops about right in the middle of the eye. And then once I sort of get this set in place here, I can take a step back and like try to check my proportions and whatnot. Okay, let me... I think the chin is too long. Let's go ahead and try to shorten that up a little bit. I also need to erase some of my measuring lines. Or not my measuring lines, my sketchy lines. Because it makes her look weird. Makes it all look extra weird. You know, usually someone might just reduce opacity, make a new layer on top, and then draw on top of it so that you can just get rid of that initial sketch layer. But I don't like to do that for some reason. It just never, like, for some reason, it just comes out better when I keep it all on one layer. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna flip it. Okay. I feel like the nose is too high up. I think that's better. See? The shape of the nose definitely needs to be different. Noses are definitely something I struggle with. Oops. It's just like one part of the face that's, I don't know how to describe it. Like, just very particular. Like, it can really affect your drawing if you can't get that right. If you can't get the angle correct. And, like, everybody's nose is so different. Okay. Let's see. I want to go ahead and sketch in the hair a little bit. Actually, I want to make sure the ear is in the correct place. Let's see. Where is my guide for that? There it is. Okay, so, yep, top of the ear lines up with the eye, bottom of it, bottom of the nose. So, therefore, I think it needs to come down just a tad bit. Okay. I'm also gonna take it and scoot it back because I also have a habit of drawing the ear too close to the face. So let's put it more like right there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and now put in the hair. Let's see. So with this style, it's being pulled back, or at least some of it. And try not to be so chicken scratchy with my lines here. We've got this front part being pulled back. It has a lot more volume. We have this ponytail section, then the rest of it. Actually, a lot of this is being pulled back too. And I'd say from this point, this is let down. So it'll be from about here. Then, of course, we've got these little dangly bits. The one right there. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I'm gonna try to erase. Just lightly erase all this and try to see if I can clean it up. And see if I can exaggerate it some more. Not going for realism here. Oh, before I do that, I am going to make a copy of this layer so that if I hate it, I can come back to it. Make these eyes a little bigger. These eyelashes. Big. Ugh. Another thing I probably should do is look at other artists with styles that I like and before I try to erase some of this mess, let's see if we can't just turn it into a bit of shading. So I want something that's on her face. Let me take this and I'm gonna flip it. Oh, horizontally. And let's see. I think I want to try this shading. So therefore, I want to erase this side. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should look at other artists with styles I like, and it's good to see how they interpret these different things, like how they go about drawing noses, for instance. And it can be very helpful in learning good ways to draw these things. But you have to make sure not to copy from one artist. You've got to steal properly. You got to combine styles from all kinds of artists. I'm going to try to make her smile a little bigger. Let's see. Man, let me pull that reference back up here. Yeah, so we only see her top teeth here, which be about here. Trying to figure out where they sit in the skull. Yeah, so I need to bring this part. Hello? Color picker. There you go. Need to bring that further up here. Oh, gee. Sorry, I have dogs. Oh, did I disconnect? Oh no, I reconnected. Good, okay. You guys gotta be chill, okay? Okay, babies? Okay. Anyway. Wait. Oh. Yeah, let me just erase this bottom part. So the teeth. Something like that. And then lip. This is looking pretty rough. Flip canvas. I feel like I made her look really old. Like, she looked real old. I'm gonna erase the mouth entirely and do it again. I think I need to actually bring the jaw up even more. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that's better. And the nose, I feel like, looks really flat. How do I fix that? Let's see. How does one fix this? Is that any better? You see, she's got like a full-on like button nose, so it like really curves down and then like pops up. Something like that, I think. I think that's better. Now, mouth. I feel like this one's already has a better vibe. Yeah, I'm gonna like completely ignore trying to go for realism. Just go for vibes. I do want to try to figure out how to draw those teeth though. Oy. Yeah, not every day is a good drawing day. That's okay. Oopsie. Trying to draw smile lines without making the character look old is another big struggle. Let's see. Oops, that's supposed to be racing. Here we go. Am I jutting the chin out too much? No, I don't think so. Maybe what I gotta do is work on a different part of her for a minute and then come back. Maybe I'll work on the hair a little bit. Let me pull up the hair. Okay, let's see. Make it way more voluminous. Well, I don't know why it keeps grabbing the whole thing and moving it like that. I'm gonna make that curl upwards some more. There we go. Flip the canvas. I feel like all that volume kind of makes her head look uneven. Let me curl it. Not curl it, but bring it down here more, angle it more that way. Make the neck a little thinner too. Try to draw the... Oh, no, stop it. Draw the big shapes of the hair. Need more defined curls in there. Those eyebrows are too dark. Let's calm that down a little bit. Okay. Still just something so off about it. I'm gonna start just pushing and pulling things around. Put that eye a little closer. And one thing that usually helps is making the face a little shorter. So, let's see. Too short. I think that helps. And I'll manually make the jaw. Or not manually, but I'll just try to make the jaw ever so slightly. Here, back ever so slightly shorter. Okay, now we get to blend this stuff out. Get rid of the seams. No one will know. No one's gonna know. There we go. I think that's better. Now if I could just figure out how to get the smile to look better too. I mean, I don't think that's terrible. Okay. I think that's pretty alright. I wonder if I can try to get some color in here. Let's see. I'm gonna make another copy of this. And I guess first, since it's still like black and white, I'll go ahead and try to do some more shading. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Oh. We've already established that the light is coming from somewhere over here. So let's see. Just gonna lay down a little undertone or whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'll actually end up with something that I like after this stream. That'd be nice. Just something nice and sketchy. I really love sketchy styles. I don't know what it is about it. Yeah, maybe I'll actually just keep this as a black and white sketch. And just paint it. Yeah, this feels like soothing in a way. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna save shading the face for later. I think right now I want to sort of warm up with the hair. Should establish the darker areas too. Sorry, I know I'm being quiet. I'm just being soothed. Maybe I should draw her like a big boat. The other one probably stick out right there. Ish. That's pretty cute, I think. Okay, I like where it's going, but I haven't done it in a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip the canvas. I think I still like that. I think it's pretty cute. Maybe I have redeemed the stream. I was worried it was like gonna end up with like nothing good to show for it. For my art struggles. I don't think that's the case anymore. I haven't even colored in this bit. Let me just make it all black first and then clean up this area around it a little bit. And now go in with the lighter color. Is there redness in this color I'm using? Let me see. There is, ever so slightly. I guess I didn't start off with like a pure black, so that makes sense. I hope my music is actually like audible. I'm gonna turn it up a little more. If I can get my mouse there. There we go. I hope that's not too loud. If it is, I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's go back in here. Oh, oh. I'm kind of just making up the shading as I go. Just throwing stuff out there, seeing what works. And I'll go back in with lighter colors and try to establish different layers and whatnot. I love doing that. It takes a while, but I mean, I find usually if I can pull it off right, it'll look pretty interesting in the end. I am gonna go here and like let me actually reduce the saturation to 0 so we have a actually black and white image. There we go. Well, now that I look at it that way, I kind of miss the color. We can put it back in later. Right now, I really just need to focus on the values. And with super curly hair, it's difficult. There's so many little spaces in between. There's always so much going on. I like to think I've gotten pretty good at figuring it out though. When I'm actually in a good drawing, like habit of drawing more. It's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would to try to get back into the flow of it. But that's okay. Again, I'm sure a large part of that is just due to the way my attention has just been so divided. Once I get a better grasp on all the streaming issues, I do expect that to get better. You know, like before streams, I'll actually be able to focus on the content of the streams and not, you know, am I actually going to be able to figure out how to make it go live, and like, are my alerts working or not? And, you know, is my audio good? Is my chat window actually working? All that fun stuff. I need to get that anchored down so that I can just move on with my life. I'm liking this quite a bit. I'm having quite a bit of fun. And man, the way I like to draw hair highlights is like a, let's see, go over here and do it. You just put in a big blob of your lightest color, then you grab colors around it and then just kind of squish it in there. Let me try to do a brighter one so I can better showcase this. Let's do it up here. Just put down a big blob and then come back in here and like eat away at it with the surrounding color. Oops. Let me do that again. Big blob, grabbing color, eat into it. And I feel like that's just a very quick and easy way to convey that highlight. And you don't want to overdo it. Just going to try to pick a few places where I think the highlights would actually be a little bit in here. A little bit down there too. Now eat some of it. Yeah, okay. Oh, my dogs are getting rowdy again. I still gotta find out what to do about them while I'm streaming. Because they get real rowdy. And I don't know how much I can try to suppress that in my audio settings. Yet another thing to try to figure out. Just gotta get this stuff out of the way so I can just free up brain space for creativity. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the face shading. Let's see. I feel like I made this part of her jaw too I don't know how to describe it. Like, it was just going too straight that way. It was like doing that. Let me flip and see how I like that. Still doesn't look quite right. Sucks. I wish I could see more of the side of her head there. My ear got lost in the sauce here. Let's try to re-establish it. I definitely need to do an ear study too. I've been like relying on drawing the inside, like I draw the ear like that, like every time. And it's been working. I think I learned that from like Nickelodeon, like one of the artists working on like Fairly Odd Parents was just showing how he draws the characters, and he like drew the ear that way. I saw that and I took that and I never stopped. I never did anything else. Perhaps I should try to learn how to actually draw an ear. I mean, I just feel like it works. It's just easy. But I should definitely try to just learn how to draw things a little more realistically, at least. Because, you know, you gotta learn the rules so you know how to break them and all that. Like, it would just improve everything. So perhaps this is something we'll do. Not today. Eventually. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to gently shade this whole part of the face here. Without completely erasing what I just did with the ear. Let's shade over here too. A little bit of shade under this curl. And let's see, I usually really mess up like shading the nose and around the eyes. Like that usually takes me forever. So let's see. What was I trying to do there? Trying to keep from just going into full autopilot and not thinking about what I'm doing. The nose. I hate noses. Let's see. Ugh. They're so particular. A little bit of shading here. Try to smooth that out. Let's see, nostrils. Come up here. Let's be a little darker. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Let me see. Trying to almost step back and take a look at this. I still really don't like that smile. I feel like it looks so awkward. I'm gonna flip it Hmm. I feel like the nose is in an okay spot. Let me get the cheeks. It's in black and white, but she's still blushing. So that's... how do you do that? It's gonna have to be very, very subtle. You know, the whole nose is kind of dark-ish too. And the blushing should help me with those smile lines, actually. Oh, is that better? I don't know, I feel like I almost get it, and then it like falls out of my grasp. Like fishing. You're reeling it in, you got a fish on the line, you're reeling it in, and then it slips away. The little bastard. I feel like that's how my drawing is going today. Go back in here and reestablish some of the shading I've done. Okay, let me try to do something with the eyes. See what kind of painting we can do here. Let's lighten this first. Let's see. Oh. I get pupils in here, which is always a fun time. I almost never draw pupils because they can just make the whole thing look so goofy. It's definitely a trust the process step. Oh, excuse me. A hiccup. Let me try to draw some of these little eyelashes from the side. Do I like that? Ah. Let's see, I wonder if I can draw lower eyelashes without them looking weird. I love the way some people draw lower eyelashes I feel like whenever I try it, it just looks like a really bad makeup job. It just like changes the shape of the eye in a bad way. So in the reference, you can't really see much of the white of the eye in her right eye. Maybe I need to put some more over in that side. And I will, of course, add the shinies. Just want to try to make everything else make sense. I really just almost blackened them again. Alright, let me just go ahead and add some shinies. No. I'm gonna put them over here, this side. That's cute. Let me try to add some skin highlights. Let's see. Yes. On the nose and this cheek. Okay, yes. Can I do it to the lips? Ugh. See, now that's gotta be really subtle. Otherwise it can look like drool or something. Okay, let me look back at it again. Make sure I'm not, like, overdoing anything. I might be. That smile is still just killing me. Like, I think it's not wrapping around the face like it should. You know what? I'm gonna make a new layer on top, make a... Let me just try to visualize here. What should it... Like, what is the mouth doing? Hold on. So I'm gonna make... Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oops. Merge that down. There we go. And now... Let's see. So, the nose... I'm trying to imagine the skull here. Then the teeth. That ain't quite right. I don't think. Let me pull up skull. Let's see. These angles are a bit too extreme. I don't understand it that much yet. Yeah, I need to make just a list of different anatomy studies I need to do. And next time for a study stream, I just need to pick from that list. Let's see. I don't think that even makes sense. My brain can't figure this out. Not enough data. You know what? Let me try liquefy. I don't like using liquefy for like heavy correction. But let's see. Make that way smaller. I think that is looking better. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is better, isn't it? Okay, let me do just a bit more shading here. Let me trim up these eyebrows a little bit. You know who I feel like she's starting to look like? I think her name is, I think it's Lily James? I don't know how we ended up with Lily James. I do use her as a reference, or at least I did use her as a reference for a lot of character stuff before, so I guess that's just baked in now. Let's see. Oh, I totally forgot the little bow. Let's see. We can just quickly try to make that look like a bow. I'm sorry if you could hear my stomach just now. Jeez. I'm hungry. I definitely want the bow to be lighter. I don't know if that quite looks like a bow. That might be good enough. Do I like this? Do I like this? Is this at a point where I can put it down and be happy with it? I feel like I could fuss with the hair so much more. Oh, that's okay, hold on. I can add in the little hair bits. The little flyy bits at the ends and such. Hello, Day. Thank you. You're looking so good. It has taken a long time for me to try to draw something that I actually like today. I was worried the stream would... Archie? What do you want, buddy? You gotta wait a minute, okay? Yeah, I'm about to wrap up stream here, but I was worried I was gonna, like, end up with nothing great to show for stream today, because I was just so brain dead. He knows it's me. He does. Archie knows. I don't know what he wants. It's not dinner time yet. Do you just want attention? The poor baby. Oh goodness. Looks lovely there. Thank you! Yeah, I'm happy to have something here. Oh yeah. Let me add in... Ooh, just... Oh, that's too light. Hold on. The little strands. Can't overdo it. That's how busy your stream for game. You saw that disaster? I was so embarrassed. It was like immediately like obvious that this is not happening. I should have made that a private stream. It tried. It tried its best. I'm really shocked that it struggled even with a really light game. Someday. Let's see, I think I'm gonna try really quick to darken the back part of the hair here. That's a ponytail. I'll do that in another layer because it doesn't look at all separate from the rest of the hair. So I need to distinguish it. Something like that. Yeah, I think that helps. So we'll try all... Yeah, Baldur's Gate. I don't think my PC could do it if we want to actually, like, stream it. Okay, before I wrap this up, I do want to see if we can make it... Just, like, make it a cute, like, pinky color. Let's see. Oh my... Jeez. Okay, not that way. I think I need to make a duplicate of the layer in case I hate it. We're gonna have one person stream and everyone else talks. Yeah, while we play. Could do something like that. Because now I know my PC can't handle a game and my model. It's kind of crazy because my game still played fine, but my model was just lagging so badly. Okay, let's make this a multiply layer. And do I have that pinky color? Yeah, so no? Wait, how does this work? I know, Archie, I know. I don't understand. Hold on, do I need to make this a multiply layer? I don't know. I don't understand. Let me see about maybe a gradient. How do I sound, by the way, on this new mic? Am I too loud? This will be down to try PNG tuber. That would probably be more lightweight. Tonal correction. Gradient map. Could not use gradient map. Oh, this layer. Archie, you give me just a minute, okay? Let me try to make this a pretty pink color. Gradient map. What? Oh. Thingy's up here. Let's make this... Can I not make this smaller? No. Okay. Somber shade, how do... Whoops. Whoa. Freaky. Never mind, I don't know how to do it. You sound pretty good? Cool. Good. I spent so long yesterday just like taking apart my old mic arm so that I could fix it and actually use it to hold up a microphone. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna keep Archie or my stomach waiting anymore. But let me go through here and see what we did. Oh yeah, I did a skull little mini study. That was the first initial sketch. A little more cleaned up. And then there she is. Something I can be kind of proud of. I'm happy about it. Oh, and I need to go eat and take care of whatever Archie wants. Whoa. I'm not sure what you're saying whoa to. There's too much of a delay with my stream that I also need to try to fix. Have a good night. You too! Have a good night. I'll see you later. Thank you for joining. Eat well. We will. We will. Thank you, thank you. I'm never sure what to say at the end of the stream, except thank you. And I hope I'll see you next time.